I am completely and utterly emotionally exhausted. My feelings now numb. No more tears to cry or thoughts to think. I truly believe I have come to terms with the idea of mortality. When you opened your eyes and managed to speak, you started to cry. I've never seen you cry. We were alone together for what felt like an eternity. I was holding you. I held your hand and felt the warmth of it, which made me feel a sense of comfort knowing you were still with us for a while more. I tried to speak to you, but instead both of us cried, not many words exchanged apart from Sagabu. I couldn't look you in the eye and face you. Instead I got lost in the blue of the sanitized hospital curtains, hoping this would stop. But I didn't want it to stop. I brought a penguin called Jeff. When he was sleeping for days, he sat at the end of the bed comforting everyone. We all snuggled him, even when we were trying to talk like normal people that weren't broken. Dad and Eva banned tears being shed around you, so we all tried sticking to it. We even managed to make you cuddle Jeff against your will, but hey, that's the first time we could properly make you do something. You did make this backfire on us completely when you opened your eyes and started crying and said the penguin has come to say bye to me, too, all in Greek. But even translated, in the last few days you cannot hide behind your Greek words. Right now, though, I look at the lonely penguin on my sofa in my apartment and I cannot bear to touch it, or even give it a moment of affection, because memory hurts at the moment. The days in hospital are making me question the fragility of time. Today you passed away. I walked into the room and hugged you goodbye, your body still warm. You looked like you were sleeping peacefully. Both feeling of relief and sadness filled my head. The only Greek words I know were Sagabu, and those are the last words I left you with. How do I navigate this loss? With numbness? With actual feeling? For me it's another chapter coming to a close, my Greek heritage slipping away. I've always felt like it would end with you. A strange feeling has taken over. I feel another part of my Europeanness disappearing. Yes, I'll try and continue traditions, but it won't envelop me like it once did. Once again, my feeling of belonging to something gone. Maybe it's time to explore a new culture, one that I have constructed for myself. Maybe it's just me trying to keep my mind occupied, otherwise I'm scared my mind will only think of you for a while. I don't like feeling, and you're making me do exactly that. I would have done anything to spend all day and all night next to you. For me, there were no distractions when it came to you. I had all the time in the world. I kept a journal of my waffling, but I never picked a phone up once. For me, it was time to spend with you before I had to face the truth of letting you go. I had wondered what it would be like. I was scared of losing my traditions, my cultural ties to the Greek Cypriot side of me. And indeed, the day you left, or as the doctor so eloquently put, passing on to the next stage, I felt confused, my identity shattered completely. You have caused a lot of destruction to my being. I'm living this state of disequilibrium that I'm finding hard to navigate by myself. I feel lonely. I'm having to navigate the grief of your loss without family around every day. And I'm honestly an emotional wreck. My mainstay is up at night trying to deal with the trauma of visualizing your last days and your funeral on repeat. It was your funeral today, a week later than it should have been. I tried looking my best for you, kept my curls that I felt like linked me to my Greek Cypriot, and put makeup on so I wouldn't cry. You wouldn't have wanted the tears, just the family unity. It failed. I succumbed. I cried. Everyone cried. Having to face all those feelings, seeing the messages and flowers, I couldn't hold my tears in. You meant too much to me, even though we were never able to properly speak to one another. We did things together so I could learn a bit about you. Like that Easter when we dyed eggs together and lit candles in church. Those Easters were the best. We all placed a white rose for you in your tomb, and a little water droplets. Promise, it wasn't raining. The priest smashed a plate for you. For me, it was like seeing my tradition, my bind to you, being shattered into 1,000 pieces. I cannot explain how much it took to not cry and be brave for you. I cried all evening. You are here, are you not? I saw you just yesterday. How are you not here today? You are here. You are physically here in the room. You visited my dreams. I woke up trying to come to terms with how I was speaking to you in this person, and the next day I wasn't anymore. But I was speaking to you in another dimension, confused, my mind thinking you were here, but you have gone again. None of this makes sense in my head. It's been 40 days, but I thought you were here. We had a whole conversation last night. My last month, I felt like I've lived in regret. I thought when Dad said I had to go and visit you before we went on holiday. He was pressuring me to see you. Like he had a few other times. I think you weren't too well. My last month, I felt like I've lived in regret. I thought when Dad said I had to go and visit you before we went on holiday, he was pressuring me to see you like he had the other few times, saying that you weren't too well, that I should go and visit. But you've not been well for 3 years. I didn't know this time it was going to be the final few months, and I couldn't face it. I didn't visit until you were in hospital. My last few months, I felt like I've lived in regret. I thought when Dad said I had to go and visit you before we went on holiday, he was pressuring me to see you like he had the other few times, saying that you weren't too well, that I should go and visit. But you've not been well for 3 years. I didn't know this time I was going to be the final few months, and I couldn't face it. I didn't visit until you were in hospital. Your death has made me feel. I hate feeling. I don't allow myself to feel. But this time, I cannot emotionally detach. I came home. I came home so far after your funeral. Managed 2 days of driving days. Your death has made me emotional. I don't know how to navigate this strange thing. So I guess, here it is. This is for you, Yaya. These are my feelings. That was actually really flipping hard. That was really hard. I just think these past few weeks, I've actually just been trying to hold it in, but I really can't. Like, you're just here. Not physically, but like, you just hear my mind. And there's an element of this pain that I don't know how to navigate, like, at all. And I've been trying to face it. I've been trying to face it in my own way. Like, I thought if I made art, maybe I could face it, like, head on. But it's really flipping difficult. It really, really is. But I feel the need to do it.
I feel the need to do it for myself, for the family, to get some sort of closure. I don't even know what closure I'm even looking for. But I guess that's grief, like a part of you just doesn't understand. I don't even understand why I'm putting myself through the pain of having to remember all of this. And remember you. I genuinely just feel so lost. Like, when I'm with people in the moment, I want to be alone. But when I'm alone, I don't want to be alone. And I'm so confused. I'm so confused. And I tried writing a diary in hospital to make sense of my feelings. And I did. And I've written about it. And I'm trying to communicate it. But nothing. I think I communicate my heart. My heart of losing you. My heart of losing a tradition. A cultural aspect of my life. Like, how do you navigate the Greek Cypriot culture without the person that ties you to it? I don't know. I actually don't know. I'm just so lost.